The air was thick with anticipation as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky touched down in Washington, D.C. on February 28, 2025. His mission to secure continued U.S. support for Ukraine amidst the ongoing war with Russia. However, the highly anticipated meeting between Zelensky and U.S. President Donald Trump, who had recently returned to the White House after a contentious 2024 election, quickly devolved into a public spectacle, exposing deep fissures in the bilateral relationship. The meeting, intended to solidify the partnership between the two nations, was marred by discord from the outset. Trump, known for his unpredictable demeanor and transactional approach to foreign policy, reportedly berated Zelensky for gambling with millions of lives and risking the outbreak of a wider global conflict. He accused the Ukrainian leader of showing a lack of gratitude for the substantial military and financial aid provided by the U.S. since the war began in 2022. Zelensky, known for his stoicism and unwavering commitment to Ukrainian sovereignty, found himself on the defensive. He attempted to reiterate the dire situation in his country, emphasizing the immense human cost of the conflict and the constant threat posed by Russian aggression. However, his pleas for understanding seemed to fall on deaf ears as Trump remained fixated on his perception of Zelensky's lack of appreciation and his pursuit of a military, rather than diplomatic, solution. The tension escalated further when Trump, in an unexpected move, demanded Zelensky publicly declare his desire for peace and a willingness to engage in negotiations with Russia. He asserted that Zelensky's continued focus on securing military aid and achieving victory on the battlefield was counterproductive and risked prolonging the conflict. This demand, perceived by many as an attempt to coerce Zelensky into accepting a peace deal on Russia's terms, proved to be the breaking point of the meeting. Zelensky, refusing to bow to pressure, firmly stated that while Ukraine desired peace, it would not be achieved through appeasement or by surrendering its sovereignty. He maintained that only Ukrainians had the right to decide their future and the terms of any potential peace agreement. This resolute stance, while lauded by many international observers as a testament to Zelensky's commitment to Ukrainian independence, further aggravated Trump, who interpreted it as a sign of disrespect and a lack of willingness to compromise. The meeting concluded abruptly, with no joint press conference and a planned signing ceremony for a rare earth minerals deal left abandoned. As Zelensky departed the White House, the images of the two leaders, faces etched with frustration and disappointment, were broadcasted globally, signaling a significant deterioration in U.S.-Ukraine relations and raising concerns about the future of Western support for Ukraine. The immediate aftermath of the meeting was met with a flurry of reactions from both U.S. political circles and the international community. Democrats were quick to condemn Trump's handling of the situation, accusing him of undermining a critical ally at a pivotal juncture. Senator Chuck Schumer, the Democratic Senate leader, went so far as to accuse Trump and his allies of doing Putin's dirty work. Several Democratic governors echoed this sentiment, expressing their solidarity with Zelensky and criticizing Trump's approach as reckless and detrimental to U.S. interests. Internationally, reactions were mixed. Key European allies, including French President Emmanuel Macron and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, expressed their unwavering support for Ukraine and emphasized the importance of transatlantic unity in the face of Russian aggression. However, the public discord between Trump and Zelensky provided ammunition for Russian propaganda, with Kremlin officials seizing on the opportunity to portray the U.S. as an unreliable partner and sow further discord within the Western alliance. The failed meeting had immediate and potentially long-term consequences. The U.S. promptly canceled a planned energy aid package for Ukraine, signaling a potential shift in U.S. support. Trump, in a series of fiery social media posts, doubled down on his accusations against Zelensky, further straining the relationship. The future of U.S. military aid to Ukraine, once considered unwavering, was suddenly cast into doubt, leaving Zelensky and the Ukrainian people in a precarious position. The Trump-Zelensky debacle sent shockwaves through the international system, highlighting the fragility of diplomatic relations and the potential for miscalculation on the world stage. The meeting, meant to reinforce the U.S.'s commitment to Ukraine, instead exposed deep divisions and raised profound questions about the future of the relationship between the two countries. The most pressing concern was the potential impact on the battlefield. U.S. military and financial aid had been instrumental in enabling Ukraine to resist the Russian invasion. Any decrease or suspension of this support, as hinted at by Trump, would severely hamper Ukraine's ability to defend itself, and could embolden Russia to escalate its offensive. Moreover, the breakdown in communication between the two leaders had broader geopolitical ramifications. It signaled to other U.S. allies, particularly those in Eastern Europe facing Russian pressure, that U.S. support could no longer be taken for granted. This uncertainty could embolden Russia to test the resolve of the Western alliance and potentially expand its aggression beyond Ukraine. The Trump-Zelensky meeting served as a stark reminder of the importance of diplomacy and the potentially devastating consequences of its failure. As the world watched with bated breath, the future of Ukraine, and indeed the stability of the international order, hung precariously in the balance, a testament to the enduring impact of a single ill-fated encounter.